All right, Coach, first of all, just what were your impressions first day of practice?
You know, the biggest thing is make sure the guys got transition right. You know, just move from station to station, knowing where they're going, and making sure we're doing the right things fundamental-wise. I think, you know, just walking around and seeing all the coaches in their drills and stuff like that, it was great. Yeah, coaches on point, what they're doing, what they're teaching the players. So that's the biggest thing, just making sure fundamental work is done at this point. You know, you got shorts and help. Ain't too much you can do as far as contact right now, but you know, we're just making sure you guys in position.
What are you thinking of, Footman's development at this point of the offseason?
Well, I tell you what, I mean, Footman been doing a great job during the offseason, of course, of everything that's been going on, you know, with his offseason training. Now just kind of just putting it all together, for just getting with the team and making sure he's doing the right things, the right reads, and making the right calls as a quarterback should. You know, Footman has been developing a good quarterback from last year, so now you got to where he's been here playing in the system for a whole half a year, and now it's his calls now. So he's done a great job so far. Good things out of Footman.
How do you feel about the wide receivers? I mean, you got a lot of talent on offense besides Footman this time.
That's going to make us a whole lot better with the guys we got out wide. We got Orlando Ville, Charles Hughes, and Tip McKenzie, and using Marquise in certain positions and stuff like that. It's going to make this team a whole lot better on offense. I think as far as the passing game wise, we're going to do what we do, and the guys going to make plays for us. We're going to make plays. So that's the biggest thing we're looking for in the wide receivers.
What about Collins Moore? I know he came over here from Ole Miss. What do you think about
how
he's looked so far?
He's a tough physical receiver, a good possession guy. He's sure-handed and make sure you're going to catch the ball. In blocking scheme and stuff like that, where you got to block downfield on the perimeter and stuff like that, he's one of the best we got. That's the biggest thing we look for out of him, just making catches and blocking on run plays.
You mentioned fundamentals. What else are you just going to try to stress this opening week practice?
Well, the biggest thing is identifying things and making sure we make the right calls and getting lined up on the ball. In the up-tempo, you got to make sure you're that way. And we're going to practice that, continue the whole camp, and make sure that the offensive line knows when the ball's on the left hash and it ran to the right hash, already be going that way, So the defense the same way. They got to know how to line up when the ball is opposite field. In this type of game, tempo offense, stuff like that, that's where it's going to be played. So that's the biggest thing we're going to try to get out of this whole camp.
Defensive-wise, I know it's a lot hard to tell, no pads on, but how do you feel the defense is?
I tell you what, just for us contained swarm and stuff like that, getting to the ball when the ball is run, I mean, they're doing a great job of pursuing the ball, and that's the thing that we're going to have to do. If they pursue the ball, all 11 brothers pursue the ball, and you create turnovers that way, and that's the thing that we try to teach those guys, and I think the defensive staff is doing a great job emphasizing that, as far as what we need to do as far as pursuing.
How's special teams shaping up? I know McCraney's back, but how's the rest of the special teams unit?
I'll tell you what, we got some key additions to the special team. We signed 2 kickers, and I think both of those guys are going to be good. McCraney, he's just going to be a good strength guy this time, and he's a great kicker for us, and he changed the field position for us too. So with him punting and kickoffs that he does, I mean, it's going to be good. With the addition of all the guys on the special team, I think we're going to be fast special team wise, and I'm looking forward to big things out of there.
Got to ask about Dade. Got another All-American honor yesterday. What has he just meant to this program?
I tell you what, Dave has been a great guy ever since we recruited Dave in 2012. Man, he's been superb. The things he does, the kind of player he is. He's smart. Moving him from left tackle to center now, and he's just like a quarterback on the line. Now he's making calls for the offensive line, and Dave is a tremendous guy, a tremendous player for us, and one of those guys you hate to lose. And this be his last season coming up, and he's going to mean a lot to his offensive line.